My experience as president of the National Office of AIESEC in India has been the most intense and powerful experience in my life till now. The whole aspect of managing strategy and operations for a diverse organization present across 23 cities in the country was challenging, at the same time very, very enriching, where you have to cater to students from about 250 colleges across the country and mobilize them and make them work towards a singular vision and goal was a fantastic experience. Over and above that, managing a team as diverse, picked from about 10 cities, a team of 12 individuals who run the national office and cater to the queries of all these local offices, and at the same time strategize for the next 3 to 5 years was again intense, and also something where I guess all of us learned so much more than we would have learned in an MBA. I think beyond that, there's an element of managing conferences. When you have to mobilize about 5,000 individuals in an organization, you need to communicate effectively and strongly what your vision and strategy is. And for that, we had to do about 8 conferences year round, which comprised about 500 delegates per conference, which was again something which took us to another level of managing an event and also planning it with probably utmost perfection. And lastly, I think one of the most powerful things which I've felt is the patriotism for my country. When I got an opportunity to walk into an international conference where about 110 countries were represented by about 600 people, when you know that you're carrying the belief and the power of all the young Indians you're representing, I think that's one of the most proud feelings in your life. And at the same time, there's a high level of humbleness which you derive from that feeling that you're representing, and everyone's looking up to you to take forward their ambitions together in the organization. And at the same time, there's a rush of responsibility in you, I think, which strengthens your experience and which takes you forward despite all the challenges which come your way. So I think that is another powerful aspect. And being a part of a global organization, you get to plan on a global agenda or an international agenda, not just think about your country, but think about what the organization stands for, what the organization should do in the world. And I think that's a fantastic experience as a president, representing the country and the country's thoughts and ambitions at a global international level. As the national president of AIESEC in India, we managed a budget of $1 million on the national team, which was spread over different domains of conference management, international relations, administration, and local committee development. And these are all avenues which were managed again by young people on the team. So I think that was a fantastic experience for us to learn, and also something which came with a lot of responsibility. I also got an opportunity to manage and meet the Board of Advisors. Board of Advisors is a body which comprises of the top leaders of the country who advise and on our operations and strategy, and are also there to oversee our operations, our vision every single year. And we get an opportunity to meet them twice a year. So through this, I got to meet people like Mr. Adi Godrej from the Godrej Group, Mr. Shivinder Singh from the Fortis Group, Mr. Ronnie Screwwala, who's the head of U2E and now Disney India, Mrs. Meera Sanyal, who was the head of RBS in India, Mr. B. Muthuraman, who's the vice chairman of Tata Steel, Mr. Atul Singh, who was the head of Asia Pacific, India and China operations of Coca-Cola India. And the experience meeting these people was again very, very powerful. You got to learn so much from them, and they always used to advise us on the right path and strategy for AIESEC in India.